y'all? It's Rissa, and welcome back to our weekly series where we do a 5-minute review of a game that we've played on stream. If you didn't know, some of my friends, Carol, Karen, Veronica, and I have been playing Stardew Valley co-op together on stream for the last year and a half, so let's talk about that. Stardew Valley is a role-playing farming simulator that was released for Windows back in 2016 and has since been released on many other platforms, including the Xbox and even the Apple App Store. The game was created, designed, and programmed by Eric Barone, aka Concerned Ape. He even wrote the music for the game, and the soundtrack is full of absolute earworms. The game was inspired by Harvest Moon and later took inspiration from other games such as Minecraft and Animal Crossing. The game is in a charming pixel art style, very reminiscent of older games. It can be played solo or co-op over LAN or internet. Let's talk plot. There really are no spoilers involved as the game is open-ended, but there is a fun story to get you hooked. The game starts with the player character inheriting their grandpa's old farm in Stardew Valley next to Pelican Town. Well, the game starts with Grandpa on his terrible deathbed, but the details aren't important. The player character quits their job at the Amazon/Walmart allegory JojaMart to move to their new farm with nothing but the clothes on their back. Grandpa's farm is a complete mess, so our job is to clean up the farm, make some money farming, and get to know the people in the town. And also date them, because this is also a dating sim. Very important part of the game if you ask some people. Other things you do are errands for townspeople, like clearing out the monster-infested mines and cleaning up the old community center. All in all, it's a very soothing game that's pretty low stakes at its heart. My kind of game. Let's talk gameplay. As I said, this is a farming sim/dating sim/RPG. It really has something for everyone, depending on what they like in games. There's combat, cooking, fishing, farming, dating, collecting, you name it. The game is in third person and you use WASD to get around, so it's very old school in that regard. There are accessibility features like turning on auto run so you don't have to hold shift all the time, and you can also rebind key commands, which is always a plus in my book for gameplay. The farming gameplay is very simple. You till soil, you plant things, you water them, you harvest them, all based on the time of year. Very simple, but well done. That's how I would describe most of this game. Simple, but well done. Except for the fishing, but we'll get there. The dating sim element is a fan favorite part of the gameplay. There are many single people in Pelican Town, and gender doesn't matter for romance, which is appreciated by the queer part of the fandom. Side note, Concerned Ape added in being able to change the player character's gender in an update a bit ago, after many players said they didn't want to have to restart their farms in order to change the appropriate gender. So now if you're friends with the wizard, he can cast the spell of trans your gender on you. That's not what it's actually called, but it's the general joke name for it. The dating part of the game is the usual, you talk to people and give them gifts to earn hearts with them, and then if you get enough hearts you have access to cutscenes and you can eventually marry and have children with someone. I'm currently married to Penny and we have a child named Kelladry, but you don't even have to date anyone if you don't want to. You really won't be missing out on anything in the game. It's just a fun little side quest, really. So what do I like about the game? It's so peaceful and charming. I can play with my friends and just go around foraging mushrooms, kissing cows, and harvesting turnips.
I'm gonna sell some turnips. Anyone want any turnips?
What is a turnip?
Turnip?
Wait, tulip.
Tulip? I mean, tulips. It's just a genuinely chill game that I can pick up whenever I need something calming. What don't I like about the game? Genuinely, the only thing I don't like about this game is the fishing mechanic. It's terrible and awful, and I hate it. There are whole mods dedicated to making the fishing actually doable, but you can't use mods on co-op farms, so I just make my friends do all the fishing for me. Also, I wish there was a way in-game to turn it to, peaceful mode? I don't care for combat in games. I'd love to just be able to go to the mines to collect resources without having to be afraid that I'll die and lose some of my inventory, but that's mostly a me thing. All in all, I absolutely adore this game, and I highly recommend it. The art is great, the music is bangin', and I can have a toddler wear a knight's helmet, which isn't a huge necessity, but I find it very funny. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you like the game? What's your favorite part? Have you been eyeing it but unsure if you'd play it? Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big ol' thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to watch us live, you can follow us on Twitch. The link to our channel is in the description below. If you're interested in Nancy Drew themed merch, make sure to check out our Etsy in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace out, y'all.